Hello there, this is Carlo and welcome to another very quick tutorial. So I'm going to show you guys how to track text in moving footage. So it's a question that was asked by someone, one of my subscribers, so I'm going to try and help that guy sort of figure out his problem. So before we get started, okay, what you've got to remember is obviously you're adding text into a scene of a film, okay. So what you want to do is you want to split that into pieces. So for instance, you wouldn't track all of this in After Effects, okay, because it's just too much. It's unnecessary tracking, okay. So what you would do is just track the scenes that you need to have the text in. So for instance, this scene here, right, I want to track something in this scene here, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my knife tool, I'm going to cut it there, I'm going to move to say about there. This is where I want my text to be, for instance. I'm going to cut it there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace it with an After Effects composition. Okay, so I'm going to right click, replace with an After Effects composition, and what that's going to do, obviously it's going to open up After Effects and allow me to apply the effect I want to this individual scene, this particular scene. Okay, so let's get After Effects open quickly. Okay, so I'm going to title that tracking. Oh, if I type something that would help. Just type track, okay, and then I'm going to click save. And what that's going to do is that's going to open this particular scene in After Effects. Now, the reason why I do this is, like I say, guys, you know, you don't want to track the entire film. Now, if you've got one file, that's a film or gameplay footage, you don't want to track the entire scene, because, like I just said, it's just a waste of tracking. Okay, so let me just have a look down here. Right, okay, so with that selected, I'm going to come up to animation and I'm going to click on track camera, okay, and I'm going to click OK with that, and just let that analyze and track as well. Okay, so we'll just wait for that to track. It's initializing here, as you can see, and we'll just wait for that, just this little piece of the scene to track, so we can add our bits and pieces to it. Now it's initializing. Should be a lot quicker than this, but I don't know why that's taking so long, but you'll see what I'm saying. Oh, and always make sure here is set to full, so you want full resolution. You can't track on half resolution because it won't track properly. Okay, so that's initializing now. My presets, I had it on the wrong setting. That's taken a bit of time to initialize. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause this very quickly, guys, and I'll get back to you as soon as this is tracked. As you can see now, this scene is tracked. Okay, so I've only got the video footage of what I want in what I want to track. Okay, so it's going to save you a lot more time, it's going to save you a lot more render time, so on and so on. Okay, so let's find a decent flat point. So say for instance here, right click, create text in camera, and I'm going to click on my text footage, and then I'm just going to hit S on the keyboard, scale that right down, and then I'm going to get my text tool and basically write whatever I want here. So I can go say dog here, and then I can sort of play, because it's got a 3D camera, I can play around with the 3D look of it. Right, so take it off caps and just basically leave that like that, the way I want. Now once I jump back into Premiere, this will update, and then bang, I've got my dog text tracked in my scene, as you can quickly see there. So it's the way you should do it. To remove the track points, you can go go back to your tracking, and we can sort of hide the track points. We can stick that to 0, I suppose, like so. Go back to Premiere Pro, boom, updated in Premiere Pro. So that's basically how you do it. That's how you want to do it. And this works with all sorts of footage. Do you know what I mean? Gaming, any video footage you can track. Boom, dogs come up, and that's tracked. Then bring it over to quarter res. And it's simple, really. Boom, dog, tracked. And that's basically how you do it. That's how you track text in gameplay footage. Or you can, you know, track it in any footage. But obviously you want to sort of, that's why it's called After Effects, guys, okay? Because you're adding effects after. Alright? So always remember that. Always remember that. That you'll use Premiere Pro, there's a proper way to do it. You can have another example here. For instance, I could split this layer here. And I could do a separate track here if I wanted. Just go to here, and whatever you do, it will create a separate After Effects composition. So you can go to here, we can go to animation, track camera. Obviously make sure this is set to full. We can track the camera, add the text, job done. And that will update in real time in Premiere Pro, in your editing facility. So I hope you found this helpful and a good quick tip. As always, thanks for listening. Do remember to hit that like button and that subscribe button, guys, and I will definitely catch you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.